Hello, welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna talk about the first ever online jigsaw speed puzzling competition. That's a long title. So on the 16th of this month I participated in my first online competition, and I just wanted to share my experience, how it went, how did it happen, where did we do it, how did I sign up, and all that good stuff. So let's start. First of all, disclaimer is that I don't actually have a time lapse of me completing the puzzle because I didn't really know how Google Meets work, so we did it over Google Meets. And I didn't know how it works, and I have to research it because, I knew that it's gonna be on Google Meets, and I didn't research before, so. Anyways, I didn't realize that I wouldn't be able to select my own camera to make it big for myself. Because once you join the call, the leader of the call, which was Michelle, or the host of the speed puzzling competition, was the one controlling who was, with a big camera, or like who was blown up. So I wasn't able to record my time lapse for you guys to see. I did stream it on Twitch, and I will link my Twitch in the description. I mainly stream Path of Exile and Jigsaws because I play video games. So I don't have the time lapse, right? But I will show you some clips because I was on the main page for the most of the time. I don't know if that's because that's what I saw from my point of view and I was always there. But yeah, so I had some screen time, I guess. Anyways, I will put it on the side here, me doing the puzzle. So it will start now while I'm talking about the puzzle itself. So before the competition, I tried to find out what the brand was, comparing with the size of the boxes of the puzzles that I own right there. So Ravensburger, the few brands that I own. I haven't been exposed to many brands of puzzles. And now that I think about it, listening to the winner, for example, listening to the winner interview, I realized that I wasn't really going too hard on trying to find out what the puzzle was, because they literally went to their website and checked all the brands that they offer, which was very smart. So I think for future competitions, because these are all mystery puzzles, they come wrapped up and you're not allowed to open it before the competition. We all open them together at the beginning. But yeah, so going on the website to try to find the brands that they have stock of, because so they have for now set up 6 competitions, and supposedly all the competitions will have the same, all the competitions will have a different brand of puzzles. One of them, the host already said, will be Ravensburger, but the rest of them will not. So this was a first time a brand for me. It's called Pieces and Peace. It's a French company. I can read you what they have on the back of the box. It's called A Committed Collection. Pieces and Pieces, about a line of beautifully illustrated puzzles made in France. But that's not all. Commitment and solidarity are the core humanitarian values of Pieces and Peace. For each box sold, you commit donating €1. They commit donating €1 to an association which works for peace and well-being in the world. Okay, so very nice goal. Okay, so and it says quality puzzles. I'll have a few. This can be like a mini brand review also while we're doing this, because I have some thoughts. Anyways, so quality puzzles. Discover the quality and know-how of 100% French production. The cardboard of our box is 100% recycled. All of our puzzles are printed and laminated on thick blue FSC certified paper and cardboard in order to limit the environmental impact of our production of our products and to provide you with a unique assembly experience. It was unique indeed. Okay, it wasn't that bad. I'm exaggerating a little bit. The puzzle was called Village Lointain. It's French, and it's by artist Jean Mallard. Okay, if you want to check it out, I think he has several puzzles with this brand. And you know what? Talking about the artwork, right? Sorry, on this side, because The artwork is very nice. I really liked it. I think when I first opened the puzzle, it was pretty intimidating because it felt like it was very colorful and there were too many things going on. But actually, it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't that bad because if you were concentrating on like this and this, and eventually you kind of connect. I started from the top down. I mean, my strategy was horrible. First of all, it was completely messy. I think I could have done it faster if I had actually had good strategy. I wouldn't have panicked. I panicked from the beginning. I sorted out. It took me about a little bit over 4 minutes because I panicked. Basically, it took me a little bit over 4 minutes to sort out the edges because I also grabbed some of these reds. These reds one stood out to me the most, and also these yellows. But honestly, this was such a honestly, it was so bad. I was jumping from one section to another. I was like, first I sorted out these reds, right? But they're not even that. I should have stuck with this. No. Actually, from the get-go, I decided because from this edge it was only one piece, and here it was only a few pieces deep. I was like, okay, you know what? I'll start with the edge, a top edge, and go from top down because the buildings were not even that bad. You could find where the pieces went, basically. The problem was that the piece cut, actually, most of the time, the biggest problem with Misfits was on this top edge because they were pretty much the same color. There was a few on the bottom edges here. On this side, you could tell that they were going here, but like here, this top edge was completely the same, and that was Misfits was a big problem there. Once you already went down to the gradient, it was better. And so I started the top edge. I gave up on it because there were so many Misfits, and there weren't that many differences on the prong shapes. Basically, prong shapes were so similar that you could put it in the wrong place. And so then I decided, you know what, this yellow is very bright. Let's start with the yellow. But then again, it was very easy to put the wrong pieces together. And for me, it was just like, nothing stuck together. Like I picked out these pieces, I picked out some of these pieces, but they didn't stick together. And I was like, I gave up on it. Then I went back to buildings. And the thing is, the way I set up my working space was horrible because I was trying to build it in the middle of all the pieces. Because I had sorted out the edges on one side, and then I was building everything in the middle of all pieces instead of moving them away to have like a clear surface, and that was my mistake. It was horrible. And eventually I just decided to commit to one area, which was the sky, the buildings. Then I started with these rocks, something, trying to pay attention to the details. I made this corner. Eventually I finished the edge, because edge in the end, I could have started with the edge. It wasn't that bad, except for the top. The rest of the edge was pretty good. So anyways, my strategy was all over the place, so I didn't do that well. I feel like maybe I was too stressed also, so I could have probably done better. But, you live and learn. I was exposed to new brand. The piece cut wasn't familiar to me, which is okay, honestly. It reminded me a lot of trefoil piece cut, actually, because I was encountering the same problem that happened in trefoil, that technically you have unique prong shapes, piece shapes, but the problem is that they are not different enough that you can, that you know exactly where it goes. Like, for example, with Ravensburger puzzles or Schmidt puzzles or some other brand that I guess their piece cut is just so much better. Anyways, yeah, I finished the puzzle. I think in the end, the official standings, I thought I was like 24th, but I actually was 23rd. Yay! So for my first competition, it not bad. There were 46 participants, I think. I'm reasonably happy. I'm especially happy because I finished the puzzle in under 1.5 hours. And that's always a goal for me. Currently, I think on 500 piece puzzles, I'm around, unless it's like a really difficult puzzle, but normal puzzles, I'm around 1 hour 15 minutes completion time, which I should really try to get it as low as possible, as in worlds, when I'm participating, this competition is gonna be so stiff, and already there's almost 1,000 people sign up. Almost 1,000 people, you know, like just getting through the qualifying rounds at this point is gonna be an achievement. That's the puzzle. My final time was 1 hour, 15 minutes and 21 seconds. I know exactly to the second because I was streaming it on my Twitch. So overall, I thought it was a very nice experience. I already signed up to another one. I couldn't get the second one, and the third one is a pair event. So I'm on the fourth and the fifth solo event. So if you want to check out this event, I think they still have some pair slots open. I'll link their website in the description. And yeah, thanks so much for watching and stay safe. And meantime, I'll be puzzling.